Hey guys, I want to go over some changes we're making here at Tropical Snow. Some of these changes are going to be making our lives easier. Some are going to be reaching out to our community, and others are going to test our team's strength. So to get right into it, we're going to be going into our internal changes, our community outreach, and the how and why we're going to be making these changes. I'm really excited about the improvements we are making as a team, and I have full knowledge that you guys are capable of them. So without further ado, let's get right into our internal changes we're going to be making in the business. So we are getting rid of our old ice shavers and acquiring the Swanson SI100 block ice shaver. Now, the Swanson SI100 is not your everyday, $20 Walmart snow cone machine. And that's why I want to get into how careful we have to be with it and make sure that you guys know how to work it because of how big of an investment it is. The SI100 for each machine has a retail price of $2,000 and a weight of 75 pounds. Now, we are going to have a further in-depth training session, but I will be going over the basics now. So, to your guys' recommendation, we are going to be running it with a foot pedal, and so all you have to do is you press down on it, and the reason why it's so big for us is because it allows you to use both hands when interacting with the customer and, when packing the snow cone to do, whatever you guys need to. So, how do you work the machine? It's pretty simple. You put the block of ice in the machine, you center it on the shaving disc, and close the shield, turn the machine on, and step on the pedal. Now we have to be careful. If you turn the blade too high, it will wear down the ice a lot faster, so be careful for that. So why is this new shaver so much better than the ones we've had in the past? Well, the big thing is it holds more ice, up to 7 pounds square, and it shaves 4.6 pounds of ice per minute, which is going to help our production when we have those busy periods and rush hour. And another big thing is not only are we going to be getting our ice faster, but we're going to be getting a lot better quality. It's going to be producing a smooth consistency, and what that means for us is that instead of having a snow cone with a bunch of the flavor at the bottom, it's going to absorb the flavor a lot better and distribute itself throughout the whole snow cone instead of just leak to the bottom. So not only are we upping the production of it, the quality of the actual ice itself, but we're going to be upping our distribution as well, and that's going to be through our community outreach. So I have two new projects for that. Number one, we're going to be providing free snow cones to our elementary, middle, and high school here in Jonesboro for no charge, and we are planning to expand our business by selling at all of the Arkansas State home games. So the thing about having our hand in the community is not only is it the smart thing to do, but it's the right thing to do. It's going to be gaining that brand loyalty, and also what kid doesn't love a free snow cone? And another thing is it also helps with competitors. If they see how big of a hand we actually have in this community, it's going to make them not as eager to get in here. So back to our first project, we're going to be selling or giving out roughly 1,000 free snow cones at the schools. So if you look into the logistics, a variable cost for each one of our snow cones is 27 cents. So we'll be incurring a $270 loss, but we are expecting to gain enough customers back through this to make back our money. Now, referring to the Arkansas State football games, we have 6 of them. So Missouri, Missouri State, Idaho, Louisiana Lafayette, Georgia State, and Texas State. And we will be at every one. It's going to take a lot of effort from our team to set up. And what I mean by setting up is, getting the trucks back and forth, getting there early on game days so that we can get power and actually just serving. We're going to be, our projected sales are 300 snow cones within that period. To give you an idea of how big that is for us, roughly on a day-to-day basis, we'll sell 100 snow cones. So, and this is also in a condensed period of time at the Arkansas State games because we'll be selling before and during the games, but we're looking to triple our sales. So how we're going to equip that, instead of just having 2 team members in the truck, we're going to be doubling that and putting 4 team members, and that way, we're really prepared. Also, within the week, we're going to start storing a lot more ice for this so that we have enough ice, we don't run into any trouble. So I can't stress enough that without each and every one of you, I can't do this. I can buy every ice machine. I can plan every event, every little project that I want to. But if I don't have a dedicated team who knows how to freeze the ice, store it, and assemble, and just have that trust, this fails. It's a lot of change, and our team is small, but I have no problem trusting that you will embrace and excel with these changes because of how loyal you are to this team and our product. I'm happy to equip our team with the best equipment, the best machines, because I think it's only fair that if you guys are going to put in all this ambition and hard work, that I give you guys that. Not only is it your hard work, but where we're going as a company in general. So speaking of companies, I have a question. When was the last time any of you guys went to Blockbuster? Maybe a week, a month, probably years. Not many people know this, but in 2000, Reed Hastings, the CEO of Netflix, came down to have a meeting with the CEO of Blockbuster, John Attico, and Reed Hastings was laughed out of the room and told that his idea would never work. So let's look back today. Blockbuster went bankrupt in 2010, and Netflix is now worth $28 billion today. Right around 10 times what Blockbuster was worth. But how does this apply to you? Tropical Snow might be the only snow cone distributor in Jonesboro right now, but we should never settle and always look to challenge the status quo. Let's say we settle with our older machines and we don't look to expand. That leaves the perfect entrance to the market for competitors like Cone Ice and Shame the Planet, who have already talked about coming into Jonesboro. I'll take the vast majority of the responsibilities for looking on ways to expand our company and apply these new changes, but how can you help me in this? I'm going to ask 4 things. 1, have a positive attitude. Realize that this is for the best interest of all of us, and get excited about the direction that this company is going. Number 2 is becoming a team player. The Arkansas State games are going to be a high volume of customers and require us to really get together and help each other out. If one of us fails, we all fail. Number 3, just learning the skills to work the machines and knowing how to use them. Communication is key on that. Just ask as many questions as you need to until we get everything perfect. And the last one, number 4, is take pride in what you do. Believe it or not, I was in all of your shoes a few years ago. I was just a normal snow cone seller, and I did it because I needed a little bit of money, just some extra money. But I learned to take pride in my work. Because it gives me that satisfaction in knowing, that I gave something my all. And that feels good when I'm able to, make things work in a desired manner where it helps someone provides a service. For the most part, you have no idea who any of these people are. You'll never see them again. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what they will go through in the future. But all we can do is you can make their day a little bit better with our services. So today, we look at what's good enough instead of perfection too often. And not only is this a lesson for you guys here when we're working, but throughout your life, take pride in everything that you do because no matter what it is, you always come out better if you put your best foot forward. And just aim for perfection and make mediocrity a thing of the past. So kind of to recap, I hope you guys got a good idea of the direction we're going in. So from the management side, we're trying to do everything for you guys. We went over the internal operations, our community outreach, and how we plan on adapting. Thank you guys very much.